Friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the beauty skincare side of my April favorites. So I have beauty products to share and I have one fail. So if you guys like to know the beauty and skincare products I've been loving this month, then keep watching. I'm going to kind of give you a little tip. This is going to be brush heavy. I got a lot of new brushes and a lot of them I've been loving, but let's start off with the actually one skincare. I'm actually surprised there's only one skincare thing, but I did a lot of skincare the past few videos and I really haven't added anything new except for this, and I've been loving it. And this is Neogen Lab. This is the Real Flower Cleansing Water with rose. It's got rose bits at the bottom. So you guys know, like, I have very oily combination skin. I'm very prone to excessive sebum and blackheads, and I have ginormous pores. I say I have swimming pools all over my face. I do a pretty good job of minimizing them with a makeup and primer and all that stuff. It's genetic. I just know it's how I was gonna be. It's just how my skin is, which is why I take very good care to clean everything and have a very strict skincare regimen routine. So in the morning what I do is I do a double cleanse in the morning. I go in with an oil cleanser and then I'll go in with a foaming cleanser, but sometimes I'm too busy. I've got to run, I've got orders to fill, I've got stuff to do. And especially when it's really, really hot and like I wake up sweaty, because it's just how Florida is, at least in my little area, and I don't have time to clean my face, I need something that does a terrific, fantastic, amazing job. And that's where this came in. This has just been fantastic for really doing an exceptional job of cleaning my face in the morning. It doesn't leave much of a sticky residue, and if you guys thunder like a micellar cleansing water does that, the Bioderma cleansing water leaves a weird residue on my face. I hate that stuff. A lot of people love it, and if you love it, good for you. I hate it. But this does a really good job. The other thing I like about this is it's very soothing. And sometimes, specifically in the summer, my skin gets really ultra sensitive just because there's a lot of things going on and being more aggressive with my skincare routine. I'm wearing more makeup because I'm going to melt off my face. So my skin's just generally throwing tantrums every day. And this has just been really awesome because it hasn't aggravated anything or irritated anything. It does a pretty good job of just soothing and calming and also cleaning. I have been loving it. And it smells really nice too. It smells like it's like fresh roses. I really, really like it, but it's not so heavily perfumed where you're like choking when you use it. Overall, I've really been loving this. I'm gonna do the brushes last, but not before, or not after the fail, just because I only have like 3 other beauty items. This my mom actually gave it to me. I think she got it in a subscription box or picked it up, and she just didn't work for her, but it works for me and I've been using it all the freaking time. It's from Laura Geller. It's the Baked Marble Eyeshadow in Amethyst. You guys, I'm wearing this today. I've been wearing this so frequently. I love it. Especially on days where I don't want to spend a lot of time blending my eyeshadow, or if I'm going to be washing my face in the middle of the day, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on my eyes, but I want them to look really good. This has just been amazing. Next up is a new highlighter. You guys know I love my highlighters. This is the collaboration between Jeffree Star and Manny. I was gonna say Annie MUA. No, Manny MUA. I'm sorry. It's the Eclipse. This is such a beautiful highlighter, guys. I am so tired. I've been up so late. This just has this beautiful kind of peachy glow on my cheeks, and because I'm very pale, but I'm like cool toned, I have cool undertones, but my face gets irritated, so it turns bright red. So I have to wear a lot of makeup. Like sometimes my skin with my makeup and everything can look a little disjointed, and so like matching like my blush or my bronzer and my highlighter can get to be a bit of a chore. If any of you guys have a really like sensitive skin and your skin will just turn bright red for no reason, and then all of your foundations and concealers don't work and you really gotta pack it on and then everything just looks disjointed, it's been happening more frequently than not. But I still want to have a really nice glow, and this one has just been really fantastic to use in any situation. In those days where I have to cake on a lot of makeup because my face is the color McDonald's red, or days when I'm just wearing a little bit of makeup but I still want a very good glow, or days I'm doing a little bit more glam. This has just been a very versatile highlighter and I've just absolutely been loving it. Next up is another cheek product. This is from the Estee Edit. This is the Barest blush in the color 01 First Lover. Now in summertime I go very, very heavy on the foundation, and I go very, very heavy in setting it and making it bulletproof. But what that does is it leaves my face looking way overtly made up. And to counteract that, I try not to do very dramatic eye looks or very dramatic cheek looks, so that way it kind of looks a little bit more everyday rather than ultra glam. Although there's nothing wrong with going ultra glam whenever you want. Just for me and my lifestyle, it doesn't work for everyday. So I really like very neutral blushes, and this one, First Lover, is fantastic. It's this like beautiful, like kind of like tan almost bronzer. It goes on a little patchy, I will be real with you guys, but if I use the correct brushes, and I will show you them below, it does tend to blend out and work very well. It's just the color works really well for what I'm trying to go for. It works with my skin tone, it works with all my makeup, and it works for the kind of look that I like to create in the summer, and I've just really been enjoying wearing this. Another blush that's similar, not in color, but kind of like I always reach for in the summer, or I tend to always really like the color of it, it's a very neutral blush, is from Marc Jacobs. It's the Air Blush in color Flesh and Fantasy. That one is amazing. This is along the same lines of that in how it goes on the skin, how it looks, and how neutral it is. It's not overtly pink, it's not overly red, it's just a very flattering color in the summer. Now for my favorite brushes, and these by far have just been blowing the doors off of my other brushes. They are, to me, equal to IT Cosmetic brushes, which to me are the best synthetic brushes out there. I absolutely love them. These are just fantastic, and these are the new brushes from MeejMuse. She's a Korean beauty blogger on YouTube. She's got almost like over 300,000 subscribers. She is a wealth of knowledge. I love watching her channel for Korean skincare and beauty. And she released these brushes, and they're the white edition from Muse Beauty Official. And I literally like saw the video, saw the brushes, and I'm a brush like collector, and I was like, you know what, I love this YouTuber, I like supporting people, and on top of it the brushes looked really good, and I was like, I will give it a shot. I will test it out and see if these are worth the investment. You had to buy them as a set, you couldn't buy them individually, and I have been freakishly loving these guys. First, they are so comfortable to hold. They just have a really nice weight about them. I don't like brushes that are too heavy, but I also don't like brushes that are too light. They have to feel really comfortable in my hand. And I get this, and I know a lot of people who work in the industry understand, but I kind of, when I was in culinary school, if you think I'm picky about my brushes, I was so much more picky about my knives. Like, I would go and pick out like a new knife for like, you know, class, and I would just be at the restaurant store or at the knife store, you know, because you can go to Williams-Sonoma, get a nice knife, or you go to a restaurant supply store, you can order them online, and I would spend hours in these stores just holding brushes, like holding not brushes, knives, and being like, I don't like this weight, and the people who are selling them to me are like, oh, these ones are great, these ones are balanced with sand. I'm like, those are crap, get those away from me. Like, I am very specific to how my tools are. They need to be proper tools. I take care of my tools, except for my paint brushes, because I treat them like crap because of how I paint. When it comes down to like makeup brushes, like, these are so comfortable to hold. Everyone talks about how beautiful they are and how soft they are. They are, but you guys, I'm going to talk to you about how these hold. These hold so nice. They are so comfortable to hold. You get a really nice grip. They're not too heavy, but you don't feel like they're gonna fling out of your hand. I don't know if that's a big deal for anybody else, but when something feels correct, like it's the right weight, I just really appreciate that so much. And that's one of the things I noticed first about these brushes. It didn't matter which one it was. The favorite brushes I've had, let me put them all down. I love all the brushes. I've used them all. My favorites have been, this is, I think, the rounded, or the rolled powder. I need to wash it. I love this guy. I love big fluffy brushes. This is the flat powder. This has been fantastic for this summertime, springtime. Oh my gosh, and I love, 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 oh my gosh, and fall. This guy right here, which is kind of the precision contour. This is a fantastic contour brush, guys. Oh my goodness. I think this one of the set alone is worthwhile getting if they ever sell them separately and you didn't want the rest of them. But all of these are really great. I love the eyeshadow brushes. I love the eyeliner brush. Everything about these is fan-freaking-tastic. Fantastic quality. I really think she hit it out of the park. The packaging is just absolutely beautiful. And the shipping for these was really quick. Like when I ordered it, I got it once it was the release date because I pre-ordered it. I got it within like 5 days from Korea. So I can say that everything was packaged correctly, securely. Overall, I cannot talk enough good things about these brushes. I have been absolutely loving them. Alright, next up is this guy. Now this is the gift when you become a rouge this year. I was a rouge before. I reactivated my rouge status. I know. I know. This is the Pro Mini Flawless Airbrush. Now, I love this brush to kind of contour my nose. My nose isn't shaped so well to be able to really contour it well. It just doesn't look right. But I do kind of like to shape it so it doesn't look so big. It's my family nose, called the Dobkin nose. It's fine. I don't have an issue with my nose. My nose is fine. But I do kind of like when I'm doing makeup and if I'm doing a little bit more of a heavy contour, I do kind of like to shape my nose just a little bit. And this has been perfect. I just kind of go like this. I go down and go up and kind of like, let me take off my, kind of go like this, and go like this. And it just works perfectly for the area. And overall, it's just really easy to use, puts the right amount of powder on, it blends everything else really nice, and just for the shape of my nose and the size of this tool, it just works perfectly. I have been loving this, so yeah, this has been great. And then last for brushes that I have been loving is this from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the A23 Highlighting Brush. This is phenomenal. I love it. My two favorite of all time highlighting brushes are from Wayne Goss. It's the Airbrush and their fan brush. Those are the best, hands down. But if you guys want something a little bit more inexpensive and easier to get your hands on, you guys, this brush is phenomenal. This does a fantastic job of really precisely putting highlighter on. If you kind of like to do the Tula highlighter trick, maybe you put on a more muted highlighter and then you like to really strobe it up and kind of very precisely put it someplace. If you want to highlight your Cupid's bow or the tip of your nose, this is fantastic. And also if you want to blend out a highlight, say maybe it's a little bit too stroby for you and you're going to be going someplace where people might not appreciate your beautiful glow, you can tone it down with this as well. This is a fantastic brush. I absolutely have been loving it and I'm waving it like a magic wand. So those are my loves this month. Let's talk about my hate. This is, I forgot if I got this as like my mom had too many mascaras, and so she just kind of gave me one she got in a subscription box, or if this came in a subscription box. I don't quite remember where I got this, but this is the Bella Pierre Cosmetics Volume Lash Waterproof Mascara. This is not waterproof. No. Not even a little bit. Let me tell you about my life. Okay, Florida's very hot, obviously. I keep saying that, but I really think unless you lived in Florida or visited Florida in the summer, it's you think sunshine, beauty, sweltering humidity. It's really the humidity more than the heat. If it wasn't nearly as humid, it would actually be a lot more pretty and livable. Especially where I live on the river. It just gets very murky. So again, like you're walking through soup. So you sweat, and I need everything to be bulletproof around this time. So when I'm in the car, if I don't have air conditioning on me in the car, I get very nauseous and I get migraines. So I have to have the air conditioning blowing on my face, like full blast. My husband is like, why? And what will happen is sometimes my eyes will start to water. Not all the time, but sometimes. I get very watery eyes. That's why I love the Wet n Wild and Mega Length mascara. That's why I love the Lancome Grandiose Waterproof Mascara. Those things don't budge, especially if I'm like almost crying, not actually crying, but my eyes are like watering. It's like tears are coming out because it looks like I've been sobbing just for how much my eyes water. That's why my makeup needs to be waterproof and bulletproof, just because in the summer, not just the humidity, just what I have to do to not get migraines in cars, I get very watery eyes. So this was a mascara supposed to be waterproof, right? So I put it on. I just doing a basic day. I forgot to set my makeup, so I had this on for probably like 45 minutes. And I went to go set my makeup because I was going to run out the house. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to do that. And I like get ready to go out the door, and I like look in the mirror, and this had just like been like running down my eyes from the setting spray. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. This is waterproof. Maybe I did something wrong. So then I decided to fix it up. I cleaned up underneath it. I, you know, powdered, did everything. I was like, whatever. And I like went out through my day. 2 or 3 hours later, I'm in the car, and then my eyes start to water, and it just looks like those like stereotypical women crying mascara running down their face from this. So yeah, I was like, are you kidding? You say waterproof. And if it had been when I was like super sobbing, and again, not sobbing, it's just my eyes get really, really watery, I could understand, but it was the setting spray, and it wasn't like I had just put this on. I had put this on, done the rest of my makeup, because I put on my foundation, I do my eye makeup, and then I do everything else. So it had been like at least 45 minutes since I put this on. It should have been dry by then. I mean, even some of my mascaras that aren't waterproof, like I always try to cover my eyes for those, but sometimes even when my eyes are watering, I might get a little bit of like a black smudge. Not a big deal. This literally looked like someone took like ink pens, and just like, it was like stereotypical like crazy dark lines. I was like, are you serious? So I'm not even going to give these a second shot. It's just a complete waste of time. It ruined my makeup. I didn't have any powder with me, so I had to go into the bathroom and completely scrub my face. And so I went out after like going and looking like I was crying, like my husband and I had gotten into a horrible fight, and then I went into the bathroom at the restaurant and scrubbed off all my makeup, and so my face was red and blotchy and just sensitive because I didn't have any soap or any makeup remover, so I had to use the hand soap, which was overly perfumed. Horrible, horrible experience. Throwing this away. Absolutely not. Never again. Fail. Fail. Do not waste your money. I would just chuck this. If you guys have this and like this, congratulations. It worked for you. Maybe I got a bad batch, but this is garbage. Goodbye. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will link below the video I did earlier, which is my April fragrance favorites, if you guys would like to check that out and know what fragrances in the month of April I was just obsessed over and adored, then definitely give that a go. But yeah, I love these products, and I hated that one with a passion. So definitely check them out. I'm going to link MeejMuse, and I'm going to link MeejMuse Beauty Official below. This is not sponsored. She does not know I'm doing this video. She doesn't even know who I am. I'm just letting you guys know I really like those brushes, and I think they're really good quality and a good price, so definitely check them out if you're interested. But I do love all of these products, and I do stand behind all of them. But I think if I had to choose one absolute winner for the entire month, it would definitely be the Laura Geller eyeshadow. This has just been reaching and reaching and reaching for this. It's just a superstar this month. So yeah, really love this one. But they're all pretty fantastic products, and I've been enjoying them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like my beauty and skincare videos, remember to give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing videos like this. And also don't forget to subscribe, because it's free and I'm free, and I put out new videos every Monday through Friday, and sometimes on the weekends as well. So I'll always have something for you to watch. In any case, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever. And I'll see you next time. Bye.